Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to your weekly reading for Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the week of July 17th through the 23rd. Wow. Literally just did Taurus's reading. I swear I shuffled like crazy and you saw me shuffle. They started off with the Magician as well. If you have Taurus in your chart, which I want to say your last few readings did bring in Taurus energy. So perhaps some of you are dealing with a Taurus, have heavy Taurus in your reading, or some of you Taurus are cross-watching the Capricorn here. So as I was saying, thank you guys so much for being here. I absolutely appreciate each and every one of you so much. Remember to give this a thumbs up, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And the sign with the most likes and the sign with the most views gets a bonus live reading. I will be doing all the bonus lives next week, so make sure your notifications are turned on. Lots of readings out for you guys already on my channel. So as always, I will link the playlist at the end and maybe I'll remember to link it here. So what else do I need to tell you guys? Yes, so here we are. We start off the week with the Magician energy. That is your major arcana for the week ahead. You know, I definitely feel that whatever it is you are trying to manifest, co-create with the universe. I want to say, if I remember correctly, last week's reading was about leveling up and drawing a line in the sand in terms of not looking back to people, places, things that were not for your highest good. I definitely feel a lot of you have done the inner work, the healing work, the release work to leave behind old relationships, partnerships, and any type of karmic ties or soul ties. I definitely got like an overpowering and manipulative energy that was heavy on you for a very long time. So this could have been a connection that has been long-term in terms of not necessarily romantic the whole time, but maybe there was something that kept you tied and bound to each other that really kind of halted your, you know, spiritual growth, emotional growth, for some perhaps in the sense of personal growth in whatever areas of your life that you felt that you needed the most growth. However, you know, in the last couple of weeks, I've definitely felt like you have had a very beautiful and positive turn of events for you here. For whatever it is that you finally got the clarity that you needed, that you had said enough is enough. I see a person, a situation, an outcome for exactly who or what it is, and I'm worthy and deserving of so much more. And the Capricorn full moon, super moon we had last week most definitely helped usher that yucky energy out, okay? And I'm saying yucky to be nice, but you know what I mean. The Magician card with the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck, or underneath it with the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So yeah, most definitely it is surrounding emotional growth, emotional fulfillment. And I do feel like a lot of you have been on this self-love journey, even if you have felt like romantic relationships hadn't been working out for you or hadn't been flourishing. I definitely feel that there has been a shift in your healing, in your connections, even in your friendships. I just feel as though your bonds with those that really matter to you have grown stronger. And whether it was in the form of an example, I'm seeing that some of you may have had you notice other couples around you. Perhaps you're the only single one and all your friends are in committed relationships, their families, and you're starting to see, you know, how beautiful being in a romantic connection can be, how beautiful it can be to be married or to have children or whatever it is that you have felt that wasn't for you for quite some time. And I know some of you have been in denial of that for months because I have been warning you that that type of energy is creeping on in, and not in like a creepy stalkerific way. But although some of you did, I want to say a few weeks ago had somebody that was like that. But I want to say that, you know, some of you have just been resistant to long-term connections, commitments, keeping it very casual. But I feel like at some point there was this feeling of maybe it's time. Maybe it's time you put yourself out there. Maybe it's time that, you know, this casual relationship you've been in for quite some time, you elevate it to something more serious and committed, or you realizing that maybe that's not meant for long term and that it's time to leave a situation behind. I do feel like Capricorn in the last few weeks, even I would say couple of months, 2 to 3 months, you have had a difficult growth spurt emotionally, right? You've had to walk away from people, places, things. You've probably had your fair share of arguments and disagreements and fighting matches as well. I definitely hear that and feel that, yeah. But at the end of the day, I do feel like at one point or another in your life, you may have also felt like you were being taken advantage of. You may have felt as though, things were not in your favor, no matter how much of a good person you really tried to be moving forward. With the Knight of Swords and the Five of Cups right underneath, it really tells me that you're done with the emotional manipulation. And I'm also hearing like some of you felt like you were like emotional. I heard like an emotional imprisonment, like emotional jail. I feel like someone here was holding your heart hostage almost, right? And so I want to say Queen of Cups also came out in one of your recent readings. So you could be dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I definitely get in the last few months, probably all year really, earth and water signs have really been, coming together in partnerships, relationships, friendships, romantic, business, whatever it may be. So I do get that energy of many earth and water couples co-creating, or friendships, bonds, business relationships, definitely growing. And I feel like you've had to make some difficult decisions in the recent few months, right? So at the end of the day, I absolutely feel that you've done the work. The majority of you have absolutely done the work to really honor yourself and give back to yourself the way you have given so freely to others. And so the universe returns in kind. The one thing I do have to warn you about that the universe is saying, spirit guides, guardian angels here, is that you have manifested, this love that you so resisted for so long in the form of friendships, partnerships, business love, whatever it may be for you. Even if you had short-term relationships, but they meant something to you. They opened your eyes to, a different type of love that maybe you weren't used to or you had never experienced. And I feel for some of you that even kind of scared you a moment, and maybe it scared you away because you were afraid of commitment, or you were afraid of getting too serious, or you were afraid how it would, affect the other areas of your life. And at the end of the day, I do feel like it really did open your eyes and broaden your horizons as to what really is possible for you, Capricorn, and I'm loving it. I absolutely love it here. So I do get this feeling like you've got maybe air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, a combination of both. I do see here like there is this opportunity to really embark on opening up and being very open with your emotions, and having those vulnerability moments with people that you really want to see where it goes. So what is the outcome? Because I feel like the universe is blessing you in so many ways when it comes to love, right? An abundance of love does not have to just mean romantic. For those of you that are still resistant, it could mean, an abundance of love and share, caring, and devotion between, friendships, a family unit, you and your children. I feel like a lot of you maybe didn't really realize that you had an opportunity to be much more present in your children's lives than perhaps you were in the past. And maybe you thought you were. But again, I feel like this energetic shift within you, beautiful energetic shift on an emotional, energetic, spiritual, mental level. Okay? Because I do feel you being maybe more communicative, affectionate. And affectionate doesn't just necessarily mean in terms of showing physical touch affection, but it could be in terms of, realizing what your love language is, and maybe other people's love language, and trying to show them that you are understanding of that and that you respect each other's boundaries. I feel like there's a Capricorn here who likes to be affectionate. I know that's not all of you, but I also get that some of you, maybe not physical touch affectionate, but I feel more so like doing nice things for people, right? Showing that you care, going out of your way, almost like a little bit of active service and gift giving, but also showing your thoughtful side, right? Like you remembered that maybe a few months ago someone said that they loved whatever, fill in the blank, and you are out shopping and you see something that reminds you of them, and you pick it up. Hey, I saw this at the store for you, whatever. And maybe it kind of catches them off guard, but it's nice. It's a nice token of love and care and affection all the way around. Okay, so don't be afraid of doing that. And look at that, King and Queen of Cups, right? So again, strong water energy here, but also two people that resonate and connect deeply on an emotional level. I definitely feel Capricorn, that some of you have not had that probably ever. Okay, I feel like if in the past you've had people kind of say they love you or say they care about you, but then their actions were different, or you felt like they brushed you off, and here you are pouring yourself into a relationship, or maybe vice versa, they did that to you and they were waiting for that in return. I feel like you've met your emotional, spiritual and energetic match here. There will be an overflowing of love here, a lot of fun times, romantic times. I also feel like almost like inner child fun loving energy between the two of you, finding like fun date spots, going away for the weekend. Did I say that for you guys before already? I want to say that may have come up for you in previous readings. What else in the outcome? Four of Cups. Okay, and I happen to throw it right on top of the Five of Cups. So again, that's a reminder that there's still some of that release work that's still going on, that it may trickle up at times and maybe has you feeling a bit insecure in your feels, in terms of like, I can't believe I'm letting this person into my life, into my heart. I can't believe I'm opening up to them. I can't believe how amazing they are, how great they are. God, I hope they don't F me over, right? That kind of energy. Don't even think about that. Don't even bring that energy in, because then that becomes the focus of it. Instead, right, pivot, shift out of that energy and say, wow, this partner is amazing. They're everything I could have asked for. They're such a perfect match to me. We are both so energetically, emotionally, spiritually in alignment. I cannot wait to see what the future holds for us. Whatever it is that you want for yourself, right? Another five, so Five of Swords. I want to say Libra also got 555, so you may be seeing the numbers 555. I just heard that really quickly, really, clearly when I heard when I said Five of Swords. So I feel like there's still some sort of emotional discontentment, still needing to release some residual energetic clearing from the past. I do feel that even if you struggle with it, even if that person that you've had, soul ties, karmic ties, energetic ties with, they still try to come back. I want to say I said that last week too. It just came to me. Even though they try to come back and try to like show up and like ruin these opportunities for you, because I feel like they've felt like they've been entitled to doing that in the past. They no longer have that power, and you're very much in your energy here, putting your foot down, like, nope, not gonna happen. I let you get away with that for far too long. Not anymore, sister, right? Sister, brother, whatever, you know what I mean. That's just what happened to come out. One last message. That's pretty much how they're going to respond. The fact that you are embarking on a new journey, they no longer have power, or say or influence in a negative way in your life, causes, my goodness. Listen, Cappy, Capricorns, this causes an absolute horror of a tower moment for them, and they're gonna want to shift that tower moment to you. They're also going to want to shift blame and not take accountability. So be mindful of that. Be prepared for that. And don't be afraid, to continue embarking on that new journey. I also heard, this could have been someone who's very manipulative emotionally and mentally. I do get the sense that if there are children involved, they don't care about censoring the negative talk of you around the kids, okay? If you have more than one or a child, whatever it may be. So I do feel like they want to essentially send that Tower moment to you. Stay in your energy, stay grounded, keep moving forward, and don't let them get the best of you. Nine of Water, exactly. Ah, the Devil card. I knew it. Oh my God. I love it. I love it. Yes, even with the freaking Devil card, I still love it, okay? And let me tell you why. The Devil card can simply be, you know, the fact that you've had a very icky, yucky, ugly relationship with this person that's probably stemmed over many years, where they have felt that they have true say or power over you, your connections, your relationship. They refuse to let you be happy, even if they've moved on with their life. It's just a sense of control, right? A sense of control and manipulation. And they refuse to let you have your happiness. They refuse to let you have, oh, I just heard, they refuse to let you have it all and then some. Right? I feel like they blame you for something as if you ruined their life. Unfortunately, I'm hearing it kind of like if you have children together, like you ruin their life by getting them pregnant, or like, I don't know, Capricorn. I just feel like if there are children involved, the fact that there are children involved, it's like you ruined your life or you ruined their life, right? But I also feel that there is another situation in which they blame that their life didn't go the way or the path that they were hoping for, and they blame you for it, okay? I'm hearing something like, whether you feel this way or they do. I'm hearing something like, you know, I gave you my best years type of energy, right? And so I feel like they are seriously committed to ruining the rest of your life. It's sad. It really is sad. I just feel like people like that really need some deep healing. And it's not something that you can do. You know, you've got to hope and pray that they essentially do what's best for themselves and take healing into their own hands, right? And so the Ego card is the Devil card, which is also the Capricorn card. But look at this. 9 of Water, 10 of Water, and the Knight of Water, right? You have the Knight of Water here twice. Clearly, we got a lot of love coming, right? Or you are already in a beautiful, loving relationship connection, okay? 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups, that's the 9 of Water, 10 of Water here. Your wishes come true, concerns fade away, a love of life, a contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met, trustworthy relationships. Your Knight of Cups, Knight of Water here is repeated energy. Definitely feel like there are some beautiful romantic plans, connections in the near future, perhaps in the coming weeks. Falling in love or wedding proposals, the need to balance emotions, an invitation to a social event. If you are still single, I do feel as though, you know, an invitation for something. You may be meeting someone that you truly fall in love with. Now, this ego energy, be mindful whether if this is your energy or the other person's energy that's trying to come in, and really their ego is what's taking over here, that is trying to keep you in this false, well, it says a false sense of entrapment. So I feel as though again, I'm hearing this like you have children together, so it's like, great, I'm stuck with you and you're stuck with me. But I don't get like you're together. So why do they say, like, you can have your own separate lives. This person is like, no offense, but I feel like this person is kind of off their rocker. I mean, am I right? Like, I don't know. I feel like this person had a lot more emotional maturing to do, and I feel like they still do. So they're very much in their ego. I feel as though you continuing on with their life can possibly create that ego death for them, right? And in a way, I hope it does. because I wish them well. I wish them healing. And that's probably more than what some of you wish for them, to be honest with you. I don't get the sense that you're even looking back, wanting what's best for them. I feel like you're now just moving forward, wanting what's best for you and children if they are involved, or whatever ties that are keeping the two of you together that apparently still matter moving forward, right? Maybe you own property or businesses together. And so, you know, that keeps you tied and bound. I do get the sense of someone trying to buy the other out. If it is in regards to like business partnership or, you know, some sort of investments together. I do feel like this person is very much a taker. So if you are a giver, if you are very affectionate and loving and caring and even nurturing, I do feel like you will, you know, for the right partner, will work your ass off to help bring them a beautiful life. And yet this person felt cheated because it didn't work out. And I feel like they don't want you to give that to anyone because it should have been to them. I just heard that very clearly. So the ego card, that is a devil card, whether this is clarifying that you are about to get everything you could have ever wanted on an emotional and physical level, relationship wise, being in a very, very beautifully happy, emotionally contented state. I do get this sense of overwhelming joy. So this could be because it came out in between the 9 and 10 of Cups that you are really basking in this beautiful, abundant energy, an abundance of love and friendship and having your life just all together, other than this little person that keeps wanting to mess things up, right? And so it says here, a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. So if they are trying to project onto you exactly what I had channeled, what was coming through, know that those are their insecurities. They are due for some sort of ego death. The card of mending and serendipity. I feel like you have made amends. I feel like you have, look at that, beautiful. I feel like you have made amends and you have moved on with your life on an emotional level. And I feel like a part of you has cut some ties with them, emotionally, spiritually, physically, financially, even, you know, on an energetic level, right? You did some sort of cord cutting ceremony, ritual. I do feel like in that case, when you did the cord cutting, really brought on this energy of forgiveness within yourself. And I feel as though that you are definitely on this healing journey that has just brought about a beautiful amount of abundance and luck and prosperity and good fortune. And I feel like the universe is most definitely aligning you with the right people, places, opportunity, partnerships, friendships. There is just this whole other version of you that's being born, Capricorn. I mean, that's the only way I can really describe it, you know? It just feels like looking back, you don't even recognize that person. And if you feel like you're not there yet, just wait, Capricorn, because that is exactly where you are headed, right? So you've mended certain connections, you've done your part, you've cut cords, you've forgiven yourself, you've healed, you've sent them energy to, you know, hopefully allow them the space and the energy and the clarity that they need to really work on themselves. Because I think that you just finally said, for so long they made me feel guilty, or they made me feel responsible for their misery and unhappiness. But that's not true, Capricorn. It's just not true. Do not take the blame for that. Do not feel guilty of that. Absolutely do not take responsibility for that. I mean, unless you outright literally did it on purpose to ruin someone's life, I get it. As adults, we all have a responsibility to ourselves and our healing and, you know, how we grow moving forward. And also, if we have children, the type of parent we become and the environment and experiences that we bring to those children, because we don't want to, you know, carry on negative traditions, right? So the serendipity card in the new life, I mean, seriously, I just realized this right now. How many times have I used this deck? She literally cracked out of an egg. That's exactly the vision that I saw, is that you are literally being born all over again. Like you are a whole new person. And that's exactly how it feels Capricorn. You got a whole new life ahead of you. I just feel like for the first time in a really long time, I feel like you finally feel like there is new life, new breath of fresh air in your life. And the universe is breathing new life into you. And it is beautiful and abundant and prosperous. I love this for you, Capricorn, so, so much. I mean, I know because I have been reading for you guys for so long and the energies were tough at times, but I'm loving that a lot of my wonderful subscribers and people that have been watching my channel for years, even if you're not subscribed, I still love you. I still pick up on your energy. I'm so proud of you guys because I definitely feel like a lot of you have really done the work, have really let go of, you know, that hard shell that you had to put up for so long. And even for some of you that have thought that you were never going to have that perfect life or, you know, a beautiful relationship or friendship or home or whatever it was that you wanted for yourself, you know, to provide a beautiful environment for your children or whatever it may be. You're definitely on to greener pastures is how I see it. So Capricorn, I wish you guys all the best. I am sending you so much love. Thank you guys for the love and support. Remember to give it a thumbs up, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And the sign with the most likes, the sign with the most views gets a bonus reading. I'm still going through the analytics, but I am going to be doing the bonus readings this week. And so make sure your notifications are turned on. And I cannot wait to see what else is in store for you guys. As always, your playlist is here, whatever other readings I have for you here. And I will talk to you guys soon. Take care, Capricorn. Bye.